My top tip for this week is to get to know and love yourself. Now, I appreciate that probably sounds a bit weird. After all, surely I know myself. After all, I've been pretty close to myself for a very long time. And particularly this year, I've spent a ridiculous amount of time with just myself. But I'm not sure we really do know ourselves. Or, well, actually, I'm going to have to own this and say, I don't think I really know myself. So I'm going to ask myself these 3 questions. What do I need to live well? Well, for me, that's tea, chocolate, exercise, sleep, and being with God. And what brings me joy? I love baking and reading. And am I making enough time for these things, because they are crucial to my well-being and to creating a hope-filled, positive mindset? And my 3rd question is, what am I feeling and why? And does that feeling tie up with what God says about me? As the song says, I am who you say I am. Which leads me nicely onto the next thing in my top tip. Love yourself. Now, we've all got that song in our heads, and it doesn't present a positive spin on loving yourself. And if I'm really honest, I'm very good at not loving myself. One of my challenges is giving myself a hard time when things don't turn out the way that I'd hoped. It can be getting my diary in a muddle, or feeling like I've said something stupid. I can start to put myself down, and in turn, that leads to a self-absorbed, turning inwards state where I spend a lot of time thinking about myself and my faults. And that ends with a deep sense of shame. Shame is an incredibly self-absorbed state. You can't really give to others or be present for others when you are filled with shame. But the greatest commandment, according to Jesus in the Bible, is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and to love your neighbour as yourself. I need to build up my love for myself so that I have enough to give to others. I'm going to put my God glasses on so I can see myself through his eyes. The Bible says that you are wonderfully and perfectly made. You are loved by the God who made you, who really, really knows you. In fact, he even knows how many hairs are on your head. So, my top tip this week is to put your God glasses on and to get to know and love yourself. Each day, try to put at least one thing that brings you joy into your schedule. Do your best to eat well, do some exercise, spend some time with your loving Creator God. And out of that place of love, then we will have more love to share with our neighbours.